Stressed out? Time to unwind. Welcome to True Life Transformation. Here we guide you to ultimate relaxation. Today, we're diving into a simple but powerful breathing exercise. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly through your nose, letting the air fill your lungs. Hold it for a moment. Now, exhale gently through your mouth. Imagine you're in a field of flowers or by the ocean, feeling the gentle breeze. Let your mind wander to these peaceful places. With each breath, release your worries. Breathe in calm. Breathe out stress. Continue this rhythm, focusing only on your breath. Feel the tension melt away. Repeat this exercise as often as you need. Your journey to relaxation starts here. Subscribe for more wellness tips and true life transformations. Remember, you deserve this moment of peace. Stay serene, stay well. Until next time.
Throughout history, humanity has grappled with profound existential questions. We search for meaning in a seemingly chaotic universe, yearning for answers about our origins and purpose. Religion, with its promise of divine order and eternal life, offers a comforting embrace in the face of such uncertainty. Yet, this allure of certainty, this siren song of faith, can easily transform into dangerous dogma. When blind belief trumps critical thinking, we pave the path for religious extremism. This essay explores the clash between theocrats, those who would impose their rigid interpretations on society, and those who dare to question, to doubt, to seek understanding beyond the confines of dogma. The human tendency towards tribalism further complicates this issue. We find comfort in belonging in shared beliefs and rituals. Religion, often intertwined with cultural identity, can both unite and divide. This potent mix of faith, fear, and the need for belonging has fueled countless conflicts throughout history. It has driven wedges between communities and nations, leaving scars that linger for generations. Theocrats, driven by an unshakable conviction in the absolute truth of their doctrines, represent a clear danger to open and democratic societies. They seek to impose their narrow interpretations of religious texts on everyone, often through force or coercion. Their rigid worldview leaves no room for dissent, for questioning, for the freedom of thought that is essential for human progress. History is replete with examples of theocratic regimes that have stifled intellectual inquiry, persecuted dissenters, and plunged their societies into darkness. When faith becomes the sole arbiter of truth, reason and evidence are cast aside. Scientific inquiry, with its emphasis on observation, experimentation, and the constant revision of theories, is seen as a threat to the supposed infallibility of religious dogma. Theocrats, fearing the erosion of their authority, often resort to suppressing scientific progress, hindering our understanding of the natural world and limiting our potential to solve the pressing challenges facing humanity. The suppression of scientific inquiry is not merely a historical footnote. Its legacy continues to resonate in the modern world. From attempts to discredit evolutionary theory to the rejection of climate science, we witness the ongoing struggle between dogma and evidence-based understanding. This resistance to scientific progress not only hinders our ability to address critical global issues, but also perpetuates ignorance and limits human potential. Consider the groundbreaking work of Galileo Galilei, whose astronomical observations challenged the prevailing geocentric model of the universe. His persecution at the hands of the Roman Inquisition stands as a stark reminder of the dangers of allowing religious dogma to trump scientific evidence. The Catholic Church's eventual acknowledgement of its error, centuries later, highlights the importance of remaining open to new discoveries and revising our understanding of the world based on evidence. Religious fervor, when manipulated and channeled towards extremist ideologies, becomes a potent weapon for sowing division and conflict. Extremists, often motivated by a toxic blend of religious zealotry and political opportunism, exploit existing social tensions, using fear, hatred, and intolerance to divide communities and incite violence. They paint a simplistic picture of the world, dividing humanity into us versus them, with no room for nuance, empathy, or understanding. The consequences of such divisions are devastating. Communities are torn apart, lives are lost, and societies are left grappling with the long-term scars of trauma and mistrust. The rise of religious extremism poses a significant threat to global peace and security, demanding a concerted effort to address the root causes of intolerance and promote understanding across religious and cultural divides. Section 5. The Galileo Affair, a stark reminder of reason's fragility. The story of Galileo Galilei stands as a potent symbol of the enduring tension between faith and reason. Galileo's observations, made possible by the newly invented telescope, challenged the long-held belief that the Earth was the center of the universe. His support for the heliocentric model, first proposed by Copernicus, brought him into direct conflict with the Catholic Church, which held fast to the geocentric view espoused by Aristotle and Ptolemy. Despite facing accusations of heresy and being subjected to the Inquisition, Galileo continued to advocate for the importance of scientific evidence. His courage in challenging established dogma, even when facing persecution, serves as an inspiration to those who dare to question, to seek truth beyond the confines of blind belief. Section 6. Beyond the Iron Curtain of Belief. Fostering dialogue in a polarized world. In an increasingly interconnected world where diverse beliefs and values intersect, the need for open and respectful dialogue has never been more critical. We must move beyond the echo chambers of our own convictions and engage with those who hold different views, not with the goal of converting or condemning, but of understanding. This requires empathy, a willingness to listen actively, and a genuine curiosity about the perspectives of others. Such dialogue, while challenging, is essential for building bridges of understanding and fostering peaceful coexistence. It allows us to move beyond simplistic stereotypes, to recognize the shared humanity that binds us even in the face of differing beliefs. By embracing respectful disagreement, we create space for critical thinking, for challenging our own assumptions, and for fostering a more tolerant and inclusive society. Section 7. The art of disagreement. Cultivating respect in the face of differing views. Respectful disagreement is not about avoiding difficult conversations or pretending that all perspectives are equally valid. It is about engaging with those who hold opposing views in a way that acknowledges their humanity and respects their right to believe differently. This requires moving beyond ad hominem attacks and focusing on the substance of the arguments being presented. It also requires a willingness to listen actively, to truly hear and attempt to understand the perspectives of others, even when we disagree with them. This process of active listening can be transformative, challenging our own preconceptions and leading to a more nuanced understanding of complex issues. Section 8. Challenging the echo chamber, embracing nuance in the faith-reason debate. The relationship between faith and reason is not a simplistic dichotomy, a battle between two opposing forces. It is a complex interplay, with each influencing the other in myriad ways. To reduce this relationship to a simplistic either-or proposition is to ignore the rich tapestry of human experience, the countless individuals who find meaning and purpose in both their faith and their pursuit of knowledge. We must resist the urge to retreat into echo chambers, surrounding ourselves with those who share our views and demonizing those who disagree. Instead, we should actively seek out diverse perspectives, engaging with those who challenge our assumptions and force us to confront the limitations of our own understanding. Section 9. From intolerance to understanding, bridging the divide through empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is crucial for bridging the divide between those with differing beliefs. It requires stepping outside of our own limited perspectives and attempting to see the world through the eyes of others. This does not necessitate condoning or agreeing with their views, but rather seeking to understand the experiences, values, and fears that shape their worldview. By cultivating empathy, we can begin to dismantle the us versus them mentality that fuels so much conflict. We recognize that shared humanity transcends religious, cultural, and ideological differences. This recognition is essential for building a more just, compassionate, and peaceful world. Section 10. The shared human experience. Finding common ground beyond religious labels. Despite our differences in beliefs and ideologies, we are united by our shared human experience. We all share the same planet, face similar challenges, and experience the full spectrum of human emotions: joy and sorrow, love and loss, hope and despair. Recognizing this shared humanity is essential for fostering understanding and building a more just and equitable world. We must move beyond simplistic labels and recognize the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, regardless of their religious beliefs or lack thereof. By focusing on our commonalities, on our shared aspirations for a better future, we can build bridges of understanding and work together to address the pressing challenges facing humanity. Section 11, a call to action, embracing curiosity, compassion, and the pursuit of truth. The clash between theocrats and those who question is not a new phenomenon. It is a recurring theme throughout history, a testament to the enduring tension between dogma and reason, between blind faith and the pursuit of knowledge. The stakes in this struggle are high, for they involve nothing less than the future of human freedom and progress. We must resist the allure of certainty, the seductive simplicity of dogma. Instead, we must embrace curiosity, compassion, and the relentless pursuit of truth, wherever it may lead. Let us engage in open and respectful dialogue, challenge our own assumptions, and work together to build a world where reason and empathy triumph over fear and intolerance.